Hello, Kraken-slaying tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Shining Force 2 with me, BlueAnkylo. So we surprisingly beat the Kraken on our first try. I was kind of expecting to have to go do a couple more fights before you kill him, because I mean, you don't have to kill him first. There's two other battles you can do before you fight him that would make it a lot easier. But we killed him, so let's have a look at this place. This also matches up more to how I first played through the game. When I was first playing Shining Force 2, I didn't know about the other area, so I came here first and fought through the Kraken and probably lost a couple times. But point was, this is how I played it through the first time, and because I was able to kill the Kraken, I actually wasn't expecting to. I was expecting we would lose and I'd have to go get a couple more levels up, but you know, because this is how it's rolled, we're just gonna have a look at this town first. This will actually make the other couple battles a bit easier, because we can buy some new weapons. All good. Make sure you revive Kiwi. Gotta have some fruit on the party. Alright. So this town is generally approximately where you'll start hitting level 20 and promoting. We're pretty low levels at the moment, but it's okay. So I know what I'm gonna buy, so I'm just gonna make room ahead of time just to save a little bit of... There's a new sword here, basically. And there's new staves, but I'm not gonna buy those. We don't have any new spears, but there's a new axe. And staves, there's a new knife. In fact, the best knife in the game. That's not saying much, though. There's a new arrow. These guys are like the king of steel weapons. The middle finger sword. And the long sword. So one of the perks here for not losing the Kraken fight is we've actually got more money than you often would have. A lot of times the Kraken just sails over, or something sails over and just kills your hero. And then you lose half your money. So that didn't happen. Oh, also, you might not want to buy 2 steel swords if you're low on cash. Oops. Don't buy 3 for sure. You can find one in a second if you want, but like I said, we were able to come here early, so I might as well buy all the cool weapons while we're here. Now, there's no way to get these weapons before the Kraken fight, but if you happen to have a steel sword before the Kraken fight, that would mean a certain bird might do a little bit better at fighting. Just possible, right? Alright, we're all geared up. I don't think there's anything new here. Nope, same stuff. You don't really see a whole lot new in the item stores for the most part. No deals. Every now and then you get a deal, but... and this is really good too. Hold on. Talk to some people. I know where a bunch of treasure is at this town. I want to go pick it all up. So, Dr. Road. You might want to talk to him. Or at least try. So the bar is great. Simply for that. It's the best stat boost in the game. Be very careful who you give that to, basically. This puppy is +2 to your movement. Whoever you give that to will be amazing, and you definitely want them in your endgame party. And doesn't matter who, you can give them to your knight, and they'll move really, really fast, like 9 movement per turn, or you can give them to someone who's slower, like maybe Gerhalt, and they'll keep up with people. I usually try to keep my team around 6 or 7 movement, so everyone's about the same. I find it's easier to keep the group together moving forward, but also having someone who has like 11 movement is pretty awesome for some missions. If we want to go west, we need to talk to Dr. Road. Yeah, we totally killed the Kraken because we're awesome. Came here from Rune. Yeah, we've heard a little bit about this. Seems like this specific place isn't very good. I don't know how you have a thriving port economy with no water, so... Oh, also, you might want this. Gotta move my inventory around a little bit. We're getting too much mithril again. It won't be too much longer, though, guys, I promise, before we'll have somewhere to store this stuff. I traditionally give stuff like mithril to people who don't use weapons, like Geralt and Peter. And obviously Tord, because he doesn't do anything anyway. I think there's anything else in this town. The running pimento and the 2 mithrils are the main things you want. Hey, Mr. Rogue, how's it going? He doesn't care. And unlike the mayor from last episode, it's not just a matter of talking to him a few times in a row, or a couple episodes back. That one, he won't actually talk to you until you bring him something interesting. This place has definitely seen better days. You know what? When we landed here, we should have just traveled to this town. Not that we could have made it, I guess, but we could have just taken this place over and... There's nobody living here. We had lots of people, so you could just use their houses, right? Totally fair. Oh, hey! Where am I from? It's a good question. Could we? Are you my long-lost father? So, this is kind of important, actually, if you want to link up the games. If you remember, at the end of Shining Force 1, Max just takes off. He's supposed to take his robot with him, and he's just tired of politics and being a hero, so he retires and he goes fishing or farming or something. And I guess he left Runefaust and the name of the other continent that I forget now. The place with the seals. Anyway, and I guess he traveled north to Paramecia. But they were unable to find him. One went to Grange through the Devil's Tail. Now, we don't know what that is yet. But we've been hearing hints of secret tunnels beneath this land. So that's pretty cool. But nobody found him. So apparently they searched all Paramecia and never found him. Maybe he went to Granz. Maybe we're related. Something to think about. We're a legendary hero ourselves. I think you can look at this too. The landing at Paramecia. So these are all descendants. For the most part, everyone here is a descendant from Rune, or the other place I keep forgetting its name. Something Seal or something. It's always about the seals. Okay, so let's continue our quest. To the left, we're not supposed to go that way. You need Dr. Road before you go to the left. And I don't want to risk triggering a battle that I don't want to fight right now. So if you remember, this is where I should have gone before I fought the Kraken. So Passaran is here, and Road is getting them to, like, research stuff. But we don't know how to get through the door, basically. His colleague, I think Tassaran or something, he went to the east. So as soon as you have the raft, you can go this way. But beware, for monsters await. Alright, so these guys are mostly the same as the stuff back at the town, like 2 fights ago. Golems are new, and they're not that dangerous, but all of this stuff is easier than Kraken arms. So definitely doing this battle first would have made the Kraken fight a little bit easier. But, you know, whatever. I did it the way I did it. I'm not going to apologize. This is also, I believe, our first experience with sand. So there's that. Another good level for the flyers, actually. The flyers just go right through it like nothing. It's pretty rough on the horses. The horses don't move very much. So don't expect a whole lot out of Chester or May on this battle. The mages surprisingly move through sand pretty quick. I'm not sure the rationale for that, except they like light armor, so it doesn't slow them down much, kind of thinking. Okay, don't forget, these guys still hit hard. It's probably going to go get killed by the mage now, and I'm just going to feel really, really bad. No, he's not gonna die. I refuse to let Slade die again. You must live, little rat. I'm grouping everyone up right beside someone with Blaze 2. It's really not... Alright, I gotta get my wits together and be smart about this. Don't make it easy for the enemy. Yeah, she's gonna have a hard time keeping up. And that's just forest. You'd think the ranger would be quick at moving through woods, but it's not to be. Yeah, I remember this battle being a real pain. Everything is just slow. I think trying to punch this mage to death would be a good idea, werewolf. Sorry, he's not a werewolf, he's a wolf man. It was Xylo that was the werewolf. What do I want to do? It's possible that at least I could also try to silence it. How much does that cost? 5 MP, huh? See, I'm pretty sure if I do damage to him, even just 6 damage, he'll probably heal himself. But let's try to silence him. It didn't work. See, Kazin's spell selection is just terrible. None of this stuff ever works when you need it to work. Yeah, that's my rat. Good job, rat. We are doing, like I said, a little bit more damage than we should because we've got better weapons. There's probably a couple people that can hit the zombie. Let's just focus on the monk. We were unable to muddle it, so at least a hit here and he'll probably heal himself, like I said. It's not very useful. That's pretty good. I'd rather leave Jaha out in the middle to maybe draw a couple attacks on himself. Yeah, see? Well, now that he's nearly dead, it's smart to heal, but... You can generally rely on enemy healers to spend all of their MP healing themselves. And they're usually pretty dumb about it, too. Like, if they have heal level 4, they'll use 20 MP to heal themselves for like 5 damage, when a heal 1 would have been fine. I think that gets fixed in Shining Force 3, the mythical game. Okay. I don't like my defense on blue very much. Slade should be okay. Yeah, he just dodges because he's a little mouse. I don't know if he's supposed to be a rat or a mouse. I guess he kind of has mouse ears, but I tend to call him a rat. He's a rodent of some shape or form, anyway. Of unusual size, even perhaps. Alright, steel arrows. Booyah! Now, as much as steel arrows are nice and all, it's the next tier of arrows that get really good. It doesn't even matter the damage. You'll like it when you see it. Okay, stop picking on my thief. Just leave him alone. The good thing is, zombies are pretty slow. Land effect does not matter, so... like, zombies can only move 3 through the sand, golems can only move 2. So it takes those guys a really long time to get anywhere useful. Okay, Sarah might be able to heal him, but from here for sure. Alright, Birdman, get out of the way so that more people can fight. And, I mean, you're doing pretty good damage, actually. With that power ring, that's kind of the trouble with him, is if he has the power ring equipped, he's pretty good. If he doesn't have the power ring equipped, he just seems like he's always too weak. So you might as well replace him with someone who's good, and just give the power ring to someone who gets extra damage, rather than just barely enough. Well, this is an opportunity. I almost don't want to kill them all with Kaz. I could move him here and blaze the whole group. But I think that's actually a waste of experience. I think he'll get 50 whether he kills 1 or 2, actually. Yeah. See, as much as it would have been awesome to get a double kill there, it's kind of like you're wasting experience. And I don't like wasting experience. I want those levels up. Now, if you're grinding, it doesn't matter so much, because you're just redoing battles over and over again. You'll get to whatever level you want to get to. But if you're trying to get through it without doing that, maybe think about who gets to kill stuff. Oh, come on, Geralt. It's not Geralt, it's Geralt. You know, that is surprisingly close to a character from a different game that we've been playing, now that I say it out loud. It's probably pronounced the same, actually. This is probably going to kill Kiwi. Ooh, actually. See, I thought his defense was too low for that, but turns out he's alright. Well, I can't hit the monk myself. In that case, I'm glad I moved Kiwi up there to save Peter a little bit of damage. Wish I had Blast level 2. I could hit him from here with Sarah. I'm a little bit worried about Peter here. It would probably be smarter just to move him back to the group instead of letting him fight by himself. Maybe Kiwi can draw the archer down again. So who do I want to kill this monk? Sarah's not really that far behind anymore. Slade... No, I'm gonna let, I'm specifically going to try to get Chester or someone slow, like this is fine. Oh, right, this guy's got a lot of HP. I should have attacked him anyway. I'm dumb. I forgot this guy healed himself. And I didn't buy a power staff, so that was... I got all confuzzled. There we go. Luke will be fine. He's made of sturdy. He's made of, like, steel or something, probably. Sturdy bones, I think I was going for. Yeah, I want to let Chester get that. Dang it! In one stance, this actually gets us more farming, but it's not what I wanted. Maybe he'll just kill it. Of course not. I guess Chester's level 16. What am I thinking? I was just thinking, like, oh, I better let the slow-moving characters get the free kills while they can. I really like having these advanced weapons for this fight. Definitely makes it a lot easier. May could get the kill, that's fine. She's probably not going to kill much else in this battle. You can also tell by the experience that we could probably get to level 18 or 19 on this fight if we wanted. If you're level 16 and you're getting 50 experience per kill, you can definitely get to level 17, and probably level 18 as well. Okay, well the zombie won't be able to attack Peter from here. I don't think. Booyah! Peter the Amazing. I guess we better start worrying about golems and stuff. Oh yeah, Detox level 2. So it's still single target, but it's 2 range, and I think it might cure things other than poison. Like, I don't know for sure, but maybe if you've got like fog, like muddle or something, it might get rid of that. You could probably look it up on a guide if you're really curious. Because it's not multi-target, we'll still never use it. How strong are golems? 35. Might be able to kill Slade. I better make sure I get him healed first. We'll trust the bird bones to block. I seem to remember golems giving lousy experience, though. And maybe weak to fire. We'll find out. That's 1 more damage than usual. And thus the golem never even got a chance. Never mind, he got a chance. I should just never say anything. And thus the golem did not get a chance. That's fine. I feel confident that I can kill a zombie by now. Zombies are weak to steel swords. But yeah, you'll find here that your, well, your flyers, of course, but your melee units, melee ground units, will be much quicker than your mounted units. Although, do you really consider Chester and May mounted? It's not like they have a horse they ride. They, like, are the horse. You are the horse. If you're interested in the formulas, you can look up exactly how much different tiles slow down different types of units. Tiles that really slow you down are generally forest, mountains, and desert, and they tend to slow... They cost 2 or 2.5 movement points to move through, compared to a normal grassland tile. For a flyer, all tiles cost 1, so it's pretty easy to move around. The land effect is not exactly the same as the movement cost, which I may have incorrectly mentioned earlier on. So even though, like, if you want to do the math, right, while we're messing around here, Chester has 7 movement points. Normally on grass, he should be able to move 7 squares. But in the desert, I believe it costs 2.5 for a horse to move. So 1 square, 2.5, next square, 2.5, next square 5. The third square would cost altogether 7.5 movement, which he does not have, so he can't make that move. Which is essentially why, I mean, the math might be a little bit different than that, but that's basically how it works. The point is, May, who is the same movement type, but only has 6 movement, can still move 2 squares in the desert, because that's 5 total cost. So it feels like she moves the same amount as Chester, even though he's got +1. Does that make sense? Did I explain that well enough? I haven't memorized all of the movement costs for different unit types. Some things cost 2, some things cost 2.5. Like, I think it's probably 2 for Geralt. For Geralt, I don't know. It's tricky. I'm getting confused. But because he only has 5, that only lets him go, 2 points, 4 points out of moves, basically. I'm sure you can look it up if you're interested. So then you've got like a wizard, or a mage, I guess, who's got 5 mobility, but he can move 1, 2, 3. So it must be like 1.5 for him, 1.5, 3, 4.5 out of moves, because he's a lighter unit. Did I mention this fight's pretty easy with super weapons? least Jaha gets to use his new axe a little bit. But yeah, I would definitely say, if you're worried about the Kraken fight, what you should do is go this way first, before you fight the Kraken. Oh! So golems do more damage than Tort can defend. That's too bad. We definitely found where Tort totally got... well, he's just outclassed by now. Ooh, good level up for me. 2 attack, 2 HP. I like it. Alright, just a couple monsters left. We'll just slowly cross the desert to get there. I would prefer Peter get healed up. Well, I should really give him a healing item, because he ends up on his own a lot like that. My flyers, I tend to run them forward a bit, just to egg roll the enemies a little earlier, save some time. Yeah. If I was really smart, well, I guess it's not just a matter of being smart. I don't have the inventory space to put all the mithril and stuff away right now. Once I can do that, then I can give everyone some healing items and just store the stuff in the secret place that we'll eventually get. The stash. I should wait till at least a couple more people are here. 1, 2, 3. So as long as I'm here, he can't hit me. I don't think Peter can solo all of them on his own. But we're probably not going to wait for, like, Chester and Geralt. They're just going to take too long. Alright, next turn we attack. If I'm smart, we can do this without the other golem being able to attack us either. Level 16 Phoenix. I do remember that very often Peter was my first possible promotion, because he tends to get a lot of kills. Oh, come on, Slade. What are you doing? We'll keep everybody together. We should be getting a new spell before too long for Kazin as well. I don't think it's too far away. So the Golem won't be able to hit anybody in our current setup. The Cloud might. Oh, never mind. I forgot how to count. Could have hit. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's nothing to lose sleep over. I don't want Peter to attack the Cloud, because I want the Cloud to come to us. Also, you can see why Peter is so overpowered now. Broken. Jaha should be okay. Yeah. That's what all that defense is for, baby. Does this thing even have magic? Some of the clouds do. No, this one doesn't. I'm gonna move over here. And we're just gonna do some damage. I think this one's in the bag. Doesn't matter. You know, if Slade could get a level up, I'd be happy with that. Yeah, 18 damage. Not bad there, Mr. Thief. Alright! Good job, team! I'm not even going to bother going back to pick up Kiwi. It's just not worth my trouble. He doesn't help anymore. He can't do anything. His 26 defense, look at that. Geralt has as much defense as him, basically. And 8 HP compared to, like, so almost 20 more HP in the same defense. Jaha has more defense. I think if I had leveled, like, you know, if Tort was level 16 or 17, he might have 30 defense by now, but that's not enough to make up for having 8 or 9 HP. He's just not very good, guys. Anyway, that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you're curious, that last battle we just fought, if you step on the correct tile, I'm actually going to put a save state in here just to demonstrate this, because it's an interesting thing. There aren't very many battles you can repeat. This is one of the very, very few. Now, you can walk by without doing it, but if you step on the right tile around here, I'm pretty sure. Maybe you have to leave the area and come back. Point is, I'm pretty sure you can fight this one over and over again. I'm 100% sure. I'm just not sure how to trigger it. Just a sec. But if you want to grind without using egress or something like that, this is one of those places you can do that. Maybe I have to go into the cave first. Okay, sorry guys, I failed. We'll do it next episode. Trust me, you can redo that fight if you want. It's just slow and boring. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.